A Garing woman is accused of assaulting 3 people, including 2 law enforcement officers. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Torrington woman is facing several felony charges following a domestic altercation early Sunday morning in Garing that left a victim injured, followed by an assault on 2 law enforcement officers. Nancy Williams was arrested for felony charges, including attempted second-degree assault, use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony, and 2 counts of third-degree assault on an officer following the investigation. Officers found a victim with several abrasions and open wounds to her face, head, and neck, and were told that Williams had repeatedly hit and kicked the victim, then threw knives as family members tried to break up the fight. Investigators say Williams had the strong odor of alcohol, slurred speech, and was combative, and after being arrested and handcuffed, she kicked one officer in the stomach and another in the knee. She was scheduled for her initial appearance yesterday in Scottsbluff County Court. Well, a 19-year-old from Minnesota has died in Torrington following a weekend hunting accident. County Coroner Darren Yates says first responders received a call Saturday afternoon about a male who had been accidentally shot while hunting along the North Platte River. Resuscitation efforts were unsuccessful, and the victim has been identified as Maurizio Dayton Drustiano. Yates says the death has been ruled accidental and says no additional information will be released at this time. And a Cheyenne County man is fortunate to have survived an incident in which his pickup was hit by a train west of Sidney Saturday morning. First responders were called to a Union Pacific Railroad crossing at Road 101 Saturday shortly after 10:30 a.m., where an eastbound train traveling about 50 miles an hour collided with the pickup, which had been southbound on the county road. According to the Sheriff's Department, the train conductor and engineer both reported the pickup slowed down as if it was going to stop short of the crossing, but then entered and was hit on the passenger side as the train attempted an emergency stop. The driver, 22-year-old Logan Wamsley of Sidney, was taken from the scene by Airlink helicopter to Regional West in Scottsbluff, where he was listed in fair condition. The pickup was totaled, and the train locomotive suffered minimal damage. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then, your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Benzel Pest Control has been the Wyoming and Nebraska area's most committed professional pest control company. We have 4 generations and nearly 50 years of experience serving Nebraska, Wyoming, and Colorado, as well as certified entomologists on staff. So whether you're dealing with spiders, wasps, rodents, or any other unwanted visitors, give Benzel Pest Control a call today for an estimate at 888-229-2128 or visit our website at benzelpestcontrol.com.
Welcome back. Monday marked the first day of bill debate on the floor of the Nebraska legislature, and the speaker said he hopes that a return to norm when it comes to floor debates will hold through the session. Before a discussion of legislation started, John Arch of La Vista said cloture motions to end debates would go by the objective 8, 4, or 2-hour rule to determine fair and full debate on successive levels of consideration. However, he also said he reserves the right to make a subjective call on a motion to end debate earlier under certain circumstances.
I will make that determination in consultation with the principal introducer and members of the legislature in opposition to the bill, based on the quality of the debate and number of members participating in the debate.
Arch said that's something he does not want to do as Speaker, but a step he would take if necessary. As has been the case in years past, he said bills that do not have enough support to pass after general or select file debate will not be rescheduled unless the measure has been designated as priority legislation. And Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen has signed on to a joint letter to the president urging reconsideration of what they say is an unrealistic, costly, and expensive mandate requiring that 2/3 of all new vehicles be battery electric by the year 2032. In a letter, 15 state governors say there are a number of reasons why consumers are leaving those cars on dealership lots, including cost, lack of required infrastructure, and battery content requirements. It continues that even if consumers find electric vehicles appealing, the lack of a strong domestic marketplace makes EVs prohibitively expensive, and it will take more time to address concerns for what is a promising technology. Pillen was joined in the letter by those from surrounding states, including Wyoming, South Dakota, Iowa, and Missouri.
Life is crazy. Pain is stressful. How can anybody concentrate with these busy schedules? Now you can. This is Ben Moravec coming to you from Hydrozen, a float therapy business right here in Scottsbluff. I'm here today to let you know we now have memberships for $49 monthly. You can guarantee yourself at least one float per month. You know how floating keeps your muscles relaxed, your joints relieved, and your brain clear to think? Now you can float at a reduced rate each month. Inquire today at hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT. Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge.
Are new windows from Renewal by Andersen a great investment? You're darn right they are. Did you know that for less than your cable bill or cell phone bill each month, you could have new windows from Renewal by Andersen right now? Do the math. Renewal by Andersen windows will likely cut your energy bills significantly. They will likely substantially increase the value of your home. They're a great investment. Please contact our team now and ask about our fantastic financing options with approved credit right now. Renewal by Andersen, a great investment? You're darn right.
Welcome to the Snow Show, boys and girls. Today we'll be learning about safe snow tips. Yay! Tip number 1. When scooping the sidewalk, always deposit the snow on your lawn and gardens. Not only is it environmentally safe, it keeps our streets and gutters clear. Tip number 2. Where there's ice on the ground, use salt only as a last resort. Use no-salt de-icers, which are less harmful to plants, animals, and your concrete. Be safe around snow and ice. The show is brought to you today by Tri-State Water.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Ag Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
A quick heads up for livestock producers. If you were impacted by drought or fire last year, now is the time to connect with your local county FSA office to discuss financial assistance. Now, you won't want to delay as the deadline is coming up quite quickly at the end of this month. For the 2023 program year, a large number of Nebraska counties met the drought severity levels on the U.S. Drought Monitor that triggers LFP for native pastures and other impacts. ELAP also uses the U.S. Drought Monitor as a trigger mechanism, but also has other program triggers depending on whether a producer is applying for assistance due to drought or due to losses related to wildfire. LFP provides payments to eligible livestock producers and contract growers who have a risk in eligible grazing land or produce forage crops for grazing and have suffered losses due to a qualifying drought during the normal grazing period. Hence, producers must have a risk in both the livestock and the grazing land. ELAP, on the other hand, provides eligible producers with compensation for certain feed losses not covered by LFP. This includes feed and grazing losses associated with wildfire, as well as drought assistance with transporting water to grazing livestock, transporting feed to grazing livestock, and transporting livestock to new grazing locations. Again, producers must have risk in both the livestock and the grazing land. In addition to cattle, eligible livestock for both programs can include alpacas, buffalo or bison, goats, sheep, and others who have been or would have been grazing the eligible grazing land or pasture land during the normal grazing period. Now, if you're eager to streamline the application process, here's a pro tip for you. Begin to gather those important documents now. For the livestock forage program, having those grazing leases or grower agreements at the ready. And for ELAP, think about the transportation details for your livestock feed, such as the number of loads and the miles traveled. For water assistance, keep tabs on the number of loads as well as gallons. For more specifics, of course, reach out to your local FSA office.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Better sleep and better health can be found at Western Sleep Medicine in Garing. Since 2006, Western Sleep Medicine has offered the lowest cost sleep testing, either in their independent sleep laboratory or the privacy of your own home. You have control over your health care and your out-of-pocket cost. All insurance is accepted for a much lower cost than the regional option. If you need a sleep study, ask for Western Sleep Medicine. They've helped thousands of people over the years and want to help you. Western Sleep Medicine. Better sleep, better health.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, the Scottsbluff City Council has given their stamp of approval to a local man hoping to open a new store on 27th Street. John Ben Chen will be the proprietor of Chen's Express Mart in the old Main Moon Buffet building. During last week's council meeting, he needed to get approval for a liquor license application and was asked how he would keep oversight on the alcohol.
Yeah, because we had all the cameras and all the doors, and also we got all the inside. We have 4 cameras inside the buildings and 3 cameras outside the buildings. And we had all the employees be training and take tests. And I will do all the bookkeeping, all the stock, for all the ordering.
Chen hopes to open his convenience store later this winter and plans to have it open daily from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.